Hello, everyone. I'm going to hit the start button. RPG Kingdom Kid here with a new live stream series of Pokémon FireRed, a special Pokémon FireRed live stream series. It is a Nuzlocke, everyone. That is right. Now, if you don't know what Nuzlocke is, I will explain to you in due time. Let me kind of do everything else that I normally do at the start of streams, and then we'll talk about it. So, first things first, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a good weekend. Start your weekend. We're gonna have some storm where I'm at, so that's not gonna be fun. So I hope you guys are safe and sound if you guys are gonna be experiencing any storms of any kind. But yes, guys, I am here streaming Pokemon FireRed. So that means one thing. That's right, guys. GameStop still does not have my copy of Code Vein 2 because they're a bunch of assholes. Although we're almost done with Silent Hill F, so maybe by the time I get that, Silent Hill F will be done. We shall see. But anyway, guys, as you all know, I live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Go roughly for 3 hours, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Kind of just all depends on what's going on. Currently, guys, we are live streaming Silent Hill F on Tuesdays. I feel like we've got at least two more streams of that game. Maybe one. I might surprise myself and do super great in this next stream, and I'll be able to clear everything that is left to clear, which I don't know how much it is. There's probably going to be a lot. So we're doing that. On Thursdays, we are doing Hollow Knight Silksong, and I made zero progress in the last stream. I'm going to be completely honest. I made zero progress. So I have no idea how much further away we are from that, but I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll actually make some progress in the next stream. Hopefully. And then on Saturday, guys, yes, Saturdays is the new Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke live stream. Very excited to start this. And of course, guys, I release videos every single day as well at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, or at 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. if it's a day that I'm streaming. Currently, guys, we have Dragon Quest VII Reimagined coming out in the first slot. There's some big things happening. I hope you guys are excited for that because, yeah, it's some major stuff happening. And then we have Resident Evil Requiem coming out in the second slot. For now, the final part of that is tomorrow, Sunday. That's right. It's kind of crazy how we started 2 new series in the span of me playing Dragon Quest VII. You know, that game is now the longest series in terms of numbers. Because, you know, all the other Dragon Quests, if you want to be technical about it, Dragon Quest 1 was only 10 parts. Dragon Quest 2, I believe, was 20-some parts. So, yeah. And I think, yeah, this one's definitely going to, you know, surpass the number of the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake playlist. But yeah, and of course, you know, Dragon Quest 11 was a live stream series, and that was a little hard to judge. In terms of number, it's already passed it, because I don't think it went past 20. But in terms of time, I'm not entirely sure, because those were all roughly, God, that was back when I was streaming for only 2 hours, I think? Maybe 2 to 3 hours, because, you know, my work schedule is much different there than it is now, so, but yeah. Alright, so, without further ado, let me explain to you what a Nuzlocke is. A Nuzlocke is basically Pokemon Hard Mode. Pokemon Hard Mode. There are some basic rules here that's basically like a universal rules for all Nuzlockes. It's number 1, you can only catch 1 Pokemon per route, per anywhere. Like if you're in a town and you're able to catch Pokemon, you can catch Pokemon there and that counts as an encounter. So yes. So you can only catch 1. So like in let's say route 1, you have a chance to encounter 3 Pokemon. You encounter a Pidgey, a Rattata, and a Caterpie. Let's just say that. Well, whichever one you encounter first, you have to catch that. If you fail to catch it, that route is dead, and there's no longer anything available for you to catch there. When you catch Pokemon, you have to nickname each Pokemon. You gotta give them nicknames. If they die in battle or die at any point, because they can die outside of battle with poison and all that stuff, they are dead. They can no longer be used ever again, and you have to release them. Or you can keep them in a graveyard box. We'll see. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might keep them in a box, or I might just release them. Kind of all depends. I I do have I have those basic rules kind of in the description for this, so if you guys need to check that, and I do have one that's like, I might add rules there. I have a couple of house rules, I guess you can say. In the rare chance, and I mean this wholeheartedly, in the rare chance that I encounter a shiny, I'm going to catch it. Now, depending on, if it's the first Pokemon that I encounter in that route, I can use it. If it's not, I can't. So, yeah. Oh, there's a repeat clause type thing. If it's a Pokemon that you've caught, so like I said, so like, yeah, Route 1 can include Pidgey, Rattata, and Caterpie. Route 2 can also include Pidgey, Rattata, and Weedle. If I caught Pidgey in Route 1, and my first Pokemon I encounter in Route 2 is Pidgey, you're safe, and I can keep rolling again until I encounter something I've never encountered before. I should probably add that to the descriptions as well. I'll do that when we're done streaming here. So yeah, and then like I said, the shiny clause is, you know, a house rule. Another house rule. There is one route, actually there might be multiple routes, I'm not entirely sure, I just know that there's one route for sure where you encounter Abra. Abra is going to be a special case for me, because, you know, Abra teleports right away. I'm going to give myself 3 chances. If Abra is the first Pokemon I encounter on that route that I have not caught before, I'm giving myself 3 chances to catch it. If I fail all 3 chances, that route's dead. If I catch an Abra at any point during that, we're all good. That's only if Abra is the first Pokemon in that route that I encounter that I haven't caught before. Of course, like if, you know, like a Rattata shows up on that route as well, and I've already caught a Rattata, and I see a Rattata, I was like, okay, well, we're fine. Roll the dice again. And then if it's Abra, cool. That's Abra counter number 1. And if I fail to catch it, because it usually teleports right away, so you gotta throw a Pokeball like right away. If it teleports, all right, that's number 1. If I encounter another Abra, I get another chance to catch it. If I don't catch it, that's fine. It teleports away. All right, that's Abra count number 2. If I encounter it for a 3rd time, and if I fail to catch it, that route's dead. So that route will be dead, and there'll be no Pokemon to be caught. I have a notebook right next to me that I will be writing down every single route, location, and such, where it's like, oh, I can catch Pokemons here, here, and here type thing. It'll be a bit tedious, but we can do it. Special encounters. So I can't remember if there's special encounters here, like legendaries. I might go and get a legendary or 2, kind of depends on what's going on in the games when, you know, we're able to encounter them. Like, you know, the stagnant Pokemon like Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. Since those count as encounters, it's a special encounter, so it doesn't necessarily like, oh, you know, if I go to the power plant, and I believe the only Pokemon you can encounter there are Voltorbs and Electrodes. I might be wrong on that, but either way, it's like, oh, that counts. But the Zapdos encounter is a special encounter, so it doesn't count as like an encounter. You know, it counts as like a different kind of encounter. And then again, I could also just do the whole repels until I get to Zapdos, which, you know, straight up might just do that anyway. So yeah. In terms of grinding, obviously, I would like to keep, you know, grind on screen to a minimum. That's going to be hard during this first stream, of course, because, you know, it's the first stream. I also would like to keep grinding off screen to a minimum too. I don't want to get too, you know, I was like, okay, I'm done with the stream, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to grind up my star to like level 50, even though we've only gotten our 2nd gym badge, you know? I don't want to do that. So I'll grind it within reason, you know? I also don't want to evolve Pokemon off screen. I will not catch Pokemon off screen, so I won't really grind in areas I have not been to on screen. And the thing is, if a Pokemon dies off screen, it's dead. So that's kind of like why I don't want to do grinding off screen, because of shit like that could happen. We'll see. So we're just going to go by the books there, so we'll go by that, like that. So. But alright, this is the first stream. They're going to tell me what all these buttons do. It's fine, it's whatever, so. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, but in towns, roads, or caves, be it towns, roads, or caves, gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you'll be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventures, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press A to begin and let your adventure begin. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? My name is Dick. Right, so her name is Kay. Yep, they censored out the name here, which really sucks for people named Dick, because guess what? That's a real name. No, my name is not that. It's Andrew. And yes, I'm doing it all in capital letters because everything's in capital letters. You can only have 7 names. Right, so her name is Andrew. Yep. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What's his name now? I do not want to pick any of those names there. I am going... I am going to name him... You know what? I'm going to name him... Name him Carter. There we go. Was it Carter? Yep. That's right. I remember now. His name is Carter. Andrew, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. No, Professor Oak, that's a different kind of game. Are you even in that game? Anyway, first things first, we go to the options menu. Let's have text speed be fucking high. I know that, okay, so there's a lot of things where one of the Nuzlocke things could be the battle style is swift or set. That means, like, if you're facing someone that has multiple Pokemon, you're usually asked, like, when, you know, they're about to set out someone else. Like, oh, so-and-so is about to send this out. Will you switch out your Pokemon? That's what happens on shift. On set, you don't get that. You have to, whatever Pokemon you have in there stays in there. So, I'm going to have it on set. I'm also going to change the frame to, actually, frame 8. Is that what I want? Yeah, we'll keep... Actually, that's not bad, but... You know what? We'll have it at 9. There we go. Alrighty. So. First things first. Let's grab that potion. It's a SNES, guys. It's an N64. Or Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh, it's actually that. It's up there. It's a posted notice. If you're confused, ask for help. Press the L or R buttons. Okay. Right. All boys leave home someday. It sets on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Yeah, guess what? You're not supposed to go next door. I mean, you could. Hi, Andrew. My brother Carter's out at Grandpa's lab. You guys only live in a one-story house? Ha, poor. Oh, God. Okay. Yes, we have no running shoes yet. We will not be getting those for a while. So, this is Pallet Town. If I had a fishing rod, I could use this to catch whatever is in there. And that would count as my encounter, and that would be my Pokemon for Pallet Town. That would be something we could do later on, eventually. They'd say the exact same thing. Hey, Carter. What? It's only Andrew? Gramps isn't around. Yes, use it regularly. You want to use your saves. You can also hit X to open up the menu, which is fine. So you want to hit that save button. Might as well save right now, even though we haven't done anything yet. So let's just save. Just let you know it's done. So yeah. Professor Oak's looking for us. Well, he's nowhere to be found. I guess that means we leave town. Go into the tall grass. Hey, wait. Don't go out. You stupid idiot. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Yeah, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Carter, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Andrew. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Carter. You can have one too. So, how we determine our starter? How some people do it, you know, maybe they just pick whatever you want. There is some ways I've heard. Some games you get your trainer ID right away, which is your name on the main menu here. They either go by the first or last number. And depending on what that number is, that's the one you get. So, this is what we're going to do. If it's a 1, we go with this one. If it's a 2, we go with this one. If it's a 3, we go with this one. Now, granted, you know, they go by the Pokédex number. So, you know, Pokédex 1, 2, and 3 is, you know, usually the grass starter Pokemon's evolutionary line. This one, which I believe is the water one, is the, you know, is 4, 5, and 6. And then the fire one is 7, 8, 9. Or fire and water might be interchangeable sometimes. I'm not entirely sure. I think this is one of those weird ones where it's like, so they think like, you know, this is Pokemon number 1, this is Pokemon number 4, and this is Pokemon number 7. But I think that's actually the case. This is actually 7, and that's 4. But I'm just going to go by whatever order. So this is 1, 2, 3. If my trainer ID ends in a 1, 2, or 3, that's where we're going. If it ends in a 4, 5, or 6, that's what we're picking. 7, 8, 9. That is what we're doing. Yep, I just go down the list. Now, like I said, some people will do 1, 2, 3. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm doing it differently. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going by my last one. So let's see what we got right now. It's a 1! So that means we're going with Bulbasaur! Alright. Now, if I had a 4, that would have been Squirtle, which I believe is the middle one. But we're going by the last one, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, so I gotta give Bulbasaur a nickname. I am gonna name you... Now, I was thinking of going on a theme here. It's like, what could my theme be in terms of nicknaming my Pokemon? I did have a theme going for me. I was like, well, maybe I could do, like, anime characters. Maybe I can do anime protagonists. There's so many. I could do other video game characters. I could do anything like that. I think I will go with that theme-ish in a way. So, I am gonna name... So he's like a frog. I am gonna name you... No, back. Gamma. Wait, actually, can I get you? Hold on. Oh, I think I can fix it. Okay. Maybe. I'm gonna name you Gamma. Gamma Bunta. Gamma Bunta. Yep. He got Charmander. So, if I was going with 4, we would have gotten Squirtle. I'm taking this one too. Alright. Wait, Andrew, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Alright, here we go. The first battle. We can lose this, and if we lose this, the Nuzlocke is over. Well, at least the first one is. I would start again. Oh, for Pete's sake. So I'll push you as always. Okay. It's a Pokemon battle. If you guys know what Pokemon battles are, it's pretty easy. So, if I do Growl, it'll lower his attack. I'm going to do Growl once. So Nuzlocke, this is where those kinds of moves are actually going to be useful. You're going to want those kinds of moves. Increase your defense, decrease their attack, increase your defense. You know, you want to do stuff like that because that's going to be easy to do. I'm trying to remember. I don't think we have the split of special and physical attacks yet in this gen. I think it happened in Gen 4. So this game is technically a Gen 3 game. Oh my god! Ah, fuck. Well. I should have healed, but I thought we would have won it. I'll pay for you. Smell you later. Alright. Well. Nuzlocke's over. Oh, shit. Time to do a new one. That's what happens. That's what happens. That is what happens. I knew I should have just healed. I should use the potion. I don't know why. It's all because I missed. If I didn't miss that one time, I would have been fine. Or if he didn't get a critical. That's what happens. And depends on how far we get in the Nuzlocke series, that it could just end like that. It could strip end like that. Oh, it actually keeping the... Wait, did it actually... Does it actually keep everything? I think it did. Okay, so that's good. Somehow. It's keeping all this stuff. Maybe because I saved beforehand? Oh, yeah, it does. That's cool. Alright. Let's go with round 2, baby. Damn, I can't believe we already fucking lost. Well, that means, again... We could either get a Bulbasaur again, or we could get something entirely new. Alright. Let's see what we can get. Alright, let's see what we can get here. What are we getting this time? It is... 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's Bulbasaur again! Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with Bulbasaur. Let's do this again. Let's go with good old Gamma Bunta. I just need to know how to spell his fucking name. I can't believe we're getting Bulbasaur again. That's how it works. Oh my god. Well, we get to go one more. Rematch time. Gonna do a growl again. Oh shit, he's a little faster than me. Maybe should. So here's the thing. I don't give a fuck about natures and all that shit. So that's not gonna matter to me. Oh shit, I forgot to grab the potion. Well, we're fucked if I die here. As long as he doesn't crit. Oh my god! Okay, as long as I go first. Fucking go- Oh my god! This shit is hilarious. Round 3, motherfuckers! I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it. Wow, the name for this stream is totally apropos. It's called What Could Go Wrong? A lot of shit could go wrong. I can't even win my fucking first match. Are you fucking kidding me? yeah, I know nothing about like natures and IVs and all that shit. So like, yeah, I'm not caring about that. I do not care about it. So here's the E. God, you think with like, this is the third time now. The third fucking time. The third fucking time. I can't fucking believe it. Alright, here we go. As they say, third time's the charm. I don't think I have to talk to my mom, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. Okay. What am I getting this time? If it's a 1... If it's a 1, 6 or an 8, it's Bulbasaur. It's Bulbasaur again! They want me to keep doing this with Bulbasaur, which is great because Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon. But it's so fucking hilarious. It's just so fucking hilarious. Third time's the fucking charm. Gam ma boon ta. So yes. There's actually a few things that your starter indicates, by the way. If your starter is Bulbasaur, you can, depending on what star you get, there's a legendary beast that you can encounter later on. What the fuck? Oh yeah, let me look at Bulbasaur here. Let me look at Gamabunta. Nature. He's a brave nature, so I think that means he has higher attack. His speed is low. God, this probably is going to be a fucking repeat of what just happened last time, too. The Charmander's going to be fast. I swear to God, if we go again. Okay, here we go. Yep, okay. really didn't want to do this, but I am going to use the potion. Because I'd like to get further than the lab. Oh, dear God. And of course, that insult to injury did a fucking critical. Why do you miss? Thank you. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon, bro. I was thinking I was picking the wrong Pokemon. I swear to God, if I had... I'll be entirely honest. If I fainted here and I had to restart the game for a 4th time, I would have straight up been like, alright, I'm picking a different starter. No matter what my last one is, I'll go by what the first number is. And if that somehow was also Bulbasaur again, well, then it was just fate, I suppose. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Andrew Gramps, smell you later. Hey, Joe Pokemon making a battle. Okay. So, we don't really have a heading yet. I don't have any Pokeballs, so I can't catch anything yet. However, you can come to your mom. You can come home, and you get a free heal. That's what you need. I do have money, don't I? Yeah, I had 3,000. Don't know why you wouldn't let me pay the last time, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. So yes, here we are in Route 1 with nothing to catch because I don't have any items. Or I don't have any Pokeballs. Now see, if I did have Pokeballs and I was able to catch that Pidgey, that encounter would have been lost. So Route 1 would have been dead. Thank you. And that's all I needed. Yes, you want to talk to some people because they do give, you know, some hints or give you some items. Another Pidgey. This one's a level higher. Can you take me higher? My Pokemon being slow is going to be rough. But the good news is, we should be fine for a while. Alright, we learned Leechy, which is good. So funny enough, I have been playing this game on my own, on my main profile. I have, like, as you say, I made a second profile. First things first, we're going to the Pokemon Center. Heal up. Now, when it comes to Pokemon that can be trade evolved, like Geodude, if I do get an Abra, Kadabra can be traded. I do have Leaf Green, and I'd still have my Switch 1, so I can trade like that eventually. So, eventually that will be something we could do if I ever get one of those Pokemons that are trade evolved. believe we're going to get Pokeballs anyway, but maybe I can buy them. Oh, nope, I can't buy them yet, so... maybe I can buy them now? Probably not. Nope, okay, so... Yeah, we can go jump down these cliffs now, but I'm not going to do that. I want to do some battling. Let's see if we can get one more level up on Gamabunta here. There's a Rattata, see? So this route has, you know, Rattatas and Pidgeys. Obviously, what I would like to get off the bat when I do get Pokeballs would be a Pidgey. That'd be what I like to get. All right. Put that leech seed on just so we can get a little health. Good, level 8. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, we're good for now. It's a Rattata. Really? Go get healed first. Do. Yeah, it's going to be slow for a while because we cannot use running shoes yet, not until we beat the first gym. Oh, Andrew, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me. I delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, it's a custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Gramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk, there's my invention, the Pokédex. I automatically record data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Andrew and Carter, take these with you. Andrew received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to attain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. 5 Pokeballs. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. Go make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Andrew, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Andrew, don't bother coming around to my place after this. So, now we go to his house so we can get a town map from his sister. Because hell yeah, she's hot as fuck. And she's not existent in the anime whatsoever. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Use the town map to find out where you are or check the names of places. So yes, go into the bag. If you go to the town map, you can register it. So when you hit the select button, it'll open up the map right there and then. So there you go. We have all of this to take care of. Isn't it great? So, we have Pokeballs now. We're able to catch Pokemon. What is our first Pokemon going to be? Well, there's only 2 options. Let's see what they are. Alright, nothing there. And... it's Rattata. Not what I wanted, but it's okay. We can still get... Okay. We can still get the other Pokemon. So, let's catch it. And it's a male. Alright. We are gonna name him Whiskas. Alright, there's not really any name to that. So, now here comes the fun part. This is how we'll be training. This is how we'll be training Pokemon, especially these low-level ones. You couldn't have come sooner. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's how we'll be training our low level guys. Swapping in and out like that. Granted, it would be nice if I could, you know. I could actually maybe have Rattata, you know, work on some stuff at the start here. But, you know, with him being a low level, level 2, that's a little rough. So, how are you guys liking, you know, the Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green games being on the Switch? I like it. You know, it kicks that nostalgia feeling in. All right, let's see how you fare. Okay. How much damage was that? That was 6. If you get crit, you are dead, so get back in here. Yeah, I like it. I haven't gone too far on my own run of Pokemon, like on my actual file. I've only gone to the 3rd gym. Granted, I haven't been playing it every single day. I've been playing it, you know, like every so often. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, we're doing X, Y, and Z, so okay, that's a high-level Pidgey. So swap you in. I'm gonna heal at home, and then I will start heading back to this other town, so then we can catch our 3rd Pokemon. Do-do-do. Okay, I was about to say, really? No Pokemon encounters this long? Alright, level 2 Rattata. Our Rattata should hopefully be fine. Ooh. Now you see he got all the experience for himself. Oh yeah, I should also mention, if I don't have Pokeballs and I go to a route with Pokemon that I don't have, should I risk it? Yeah, we'll risk it. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that didn't matter. Thank God it wasn't on crit. If I do go to a place, you know, that I haven't been to and I don't have Pokeballs and I encounter Pokemon there, tough shit. I'm out of luck. That route is dead. So you gotta make sure you have Pokeballs on you. There we go, level 4. That's not bad. I should actually look at my look at Whiskers here. What's up with you? You're a hasty nature, so you are gonna be a bit fast. Your attack is pretty decent. You actually, oh, there is the special attack and special. Okay, so there was the split here. Was it Gen 3? I think it was Gen 3 that did. I don't remember. Or is it in terms of the attacks? Maybe that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure about that whole thing. Actually, yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, let me look at the moves here. Let me look at their moves. Okay, yeah, no. So, nope, it's just power. So, I think depends on, like, the type of the move. Because I think all Dark-type moves are special attacks. Or all Dark-type moves are physical attacks. It's one or the other. Here we go. So, we need this. Would you like to fill out? Yes. Even though I don't know if this is actually going to do anything later on, but this is going to do something. Link. Oops. Link. Link. Together as family. Link together walks. Link together with... No. All. This... Oh, hello. You know those words? That means you must know about the mystery gift. Now you should be receiving mystery gifts. Once you save your game, you can access the mystery gift. Yep. You can now get the mystery gift. Warning, there's a different file. Yes. I'm gonna buy 3 more. I'm gonna buy 4 potions. And antidotes, we're gonna need a couple of those, so let's get 5 for now. Oh, it is by types. Okay, there. Yeah, fire's all special. Okay, thank you, crispy. Of course you look up the fire ones because you're crispy like fire. Also, hi there. How you doing? Yeah, I can't, like, I remember, like, that's what it is. It's by types. And granted, obviously, in the original, you know, going back to Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, there were no dark types. It was only, you know, dark wasn't added till Gen 2 along with... What also got added in Gen 2? There was Steel. Steel got added. Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. Yeah? What is that red box you have? Ah, sure, working on your Pokedex. Yeah, let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I do. I suppose I better show you then. Okay, old man. Yeah, Gen 4 is what is when they differentiate the moves. I couldn't remember if it was 3 or 4. Look, it's a Weedle. I don't know how this is the case, but someone tried to make this Weedle encounter be a shiny. It's like, why? Here, now tell me, that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. Damn, if only you gave me the frickin' Weedle. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Okay. Nice. Yeah, FireRed. I guess I never mentioned this. So, obviously, Pokemon games have been around for 30 years now. Shit, I just want to make sure we're in a new route, right? So, Route 2? Yep, so we're in Route 2 so we can catch a new Pokemon. Hopefully we can catch the one Pokemon that I wanted to catch in Route 1 here. There's a chance we could catch something else, and if we catch something else, well, fuck me then. The Pokemon games have always been near... Pidgey! Hell yeah! It's level 3. Okay, Whiskas. Get one more tackle in. Fuck! Well, this route's dead. Route 2 is dead. And that means we're dead too. I should actually write that down. Hold on. So, route 1. Route 2 and A. Not Acapulco. So yeah, my Pokemon Experience? Is that the right word? Yeah. Started in the old days. I did not get red or blue or yellow. Those were not my first Pokemon games. My first Pokemon game was actually silver. And my sister had gold. And we did not have Game Boy Colors. We had Game Boy Advances. I honestly don't even remember like how we even got our copies of Pokemon Silver. Because obviously Game Boy Advances were out at the time. I don't think Gen 3 was out yet. So Route 22. We can still get a Pidgey. But there's something else here I'd much rather get. And I hope we get it. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. Motherfucker! Oh dear God. Okay, I'm swapping because you lowered my defense. Even though you don't have a fighting move yet. You don't have a fighting move yet. So I had silver. My sister had... No! Did she have gold? Or do we have crystal? I don't think we had all three. I think we only had... I know we had silver. And I think we had gold. I think it was gold. Alright, female Mankey. Female fighter. Make sure I'm spelling the name right. Yes, I will be. Sakura, 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 Sakura. Alright. Okay, let's look at my Pokemon here. Alright, we're good for now. So yeah, my sister had gold. I'm pretty sure it was gold. Because I know we had both of them. Or we had two of them. And I know for sure silver was one of them because that was my copy. So we had, and I think she got gold. I don't think either of us got crystal. Okay. And so that was my experience was Pokemon Silver. That's what started off my I'm gonna go for it. Okay. So that, you know, that basically started everything. I had silver, then I got ruby. Did Emerald come out before or after FireRed and Leaf Green? I feel like it came out before. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember if FireRed and Leaf Green came out before or after Emerald. Either way, we got Emerald. Both me and my sister both got Emerald. And then of course FireRed and Leaf Green came out. I got FireRed. She got Leaf Green. Even though I don't know. Looking back, obviously I think I did like Charmander. I actually did like all three of the starters. But you know, dragons were like my thing back then. But I love Bulbasaur. I really love Bulbasaur. And then... Oh, right. I should probably write down. Yeah, I have my original cartridge as well. Just... I have an old Nintendo DS. Route 22. That's Route 22. There we go. So, you know, in the first DS models, were able to play Game Boy games or Game Boy Advance games. And obviously I still have that. So yeah, I have all my cartridges. The only cartridges I don't have is my Ruby cartridge, and my sister had Sapphire. So those are the only cartridges I don't have. Or maybe I do have them. I'm not entirely sure where they are, though. And then when we got the DS, I got Pearl, she got Diamond. Yep, that GBA slot was great. It was great. I still have my I still have a DS here. I actually, yeah, it is my DS. Like, I think it's my DS. Yeah, it's my DS because I had a black DS. Well, actually, both me and my sister both had black DSs, and one of my other sisters got a red one. So, if I can get you up to 7, I think you'll be good for now. That's where I'd want you to go, and then we'll start training Mankey. I am swapping. You are at a high level. You are at a high level, my guy. I'm gonna leech seed ya, just so that we can get healed. So yeah, then there was, yeah, Diamond and Pearl. I got Pearl, she got Diamond. We did not pick up Platinum. I did get Platinum, though, years down the road, of course, when it cost $90 for just the cartridge. And then Black and White was the last generation. Oh, come on, stop missing! Shades of the fucking previous 2 runs we've tried. And Black and White was the last... Well, I'm actually trying to think here. I don't think my older sister got the games anymore. I think my younger sister kind of started around there too. Oh, right! Soul Silver. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That was after Diamond and Pearl. That was after Diamond and Pearl. We only got Soul Silver, and my sister, my youngest sister, was the only one that got that. I don't know why we never... I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't want it or something. I don't know. Can't quite remember why. I'd be like, oh, no, I don't want that. So... But yeah, I would love to, you know, own a copy of every game again. So what I need is I need to get... I think I found the diamond. I think I found my sister's diamond cartridge. So I think the only ones I gotta get from Gen 4 is Heart Gold. And then of course we have Black and White, which I have black. Actually, we had both of them. Like I said, I think Black and White, that's when my youngest sister, I should say, that's when she started playing the games. And I got White? Yeah, White's the one with Zekrom, right? So I think I got Zekrom. And she got Black, which was Reshiram. Or maybe I got Black. Yeah, one or the other. It's not a big deal. And then Black and White 2 came out, and I didn't pick up any of those. I don't know why. Maybe I thought, nice. I think Black and White 2, I just thought, like, well, why do I need those again? I already have them or something. So, you know, dumb kid back then. And now those are the most expensive ones. Oh, Spearow is also on this route. That's cool. Ooh. Pianino's Peck. Nice. Knowing Peck was going to be rough for my other 2 Pokemon because they are weak to flying type moves. got black and white. Then we completely did not grab black and white too, just because. All right, you're level 7, and you learned quick attack. Good, good, good. That's actually why I wanted that. All right, Pokemon, gotta catch. Okay, you are level 4. I thought you were at a lower level. Level 4 is actually not that bad. And then Gen 6 came around. I believe I was in college. Yeah, because Gen 6 was the 3DS. I was either about to enter college or just got into college. And I remember how I got both of the Gen 6 games, X and Y. I got X. I bought it. I did not buy it physically. Pokemon X and Y are the only Pokemon games I own digitally. I do not have physical Wait. No, X might... Do I have X physical? I might have X physical. I don't remember. Yeah, they are. It's because fucking scalpers and all that shit. And honestly, I don't like... I don't know if it's because of Shiny Hunting or what. Like, I don't know, just because, I don't know, it's a popular thing. It's like, it's why Pokemon cards are up there too. It's like, it's so fucking nuts. So black and white too. So yeah, I think I do have X physically. Yeah, so I got Pokemon X. Pokemon X I got physically. And then I got Pokemon Y digitally. And how I got Pokemon Y was, I think with like a year after Pokemon X and Y came out, they had a alrighty then. They had like a thing going on, like, oh hey, if you register your 3DS and 2 3DS games, you can choose between 4 games, I think it was. You can choose between 4 games to, you know, get for free. It was, I believe one of them was Mario 3D Land, Super Mario 3D World, or 3D Land, whichever one it was. And I can't remember what the other one was, but I believe, maybe it was technically 5 because they were like, oh, you can get Pokemon X or Pokemon Y. Or, I mean, I guess if you did that, you know. But you can only, you know, you have to register your 3DS. And then you have to register 2 games. Two specific 3DS games. Like, it can't just be like any 3DS game. They have to be specific ones. And I think the ones... Actually, maybe Mario 3D... Super Mario World 3D Land was one of the games you had to register. I can't remember. Oh, wait, hold on. See my... I have a collection of my 3D games. Yeah, it's great. I have a collection... I think I have like all my 3DS games, which I did not have a lot of 3DS games now that I really think about it. I have them on my shelf here. I can't read some of them though just because of the lighting. Or lighting's not really the right word, just because there's a glare. Yeah, so I got X and Y. Then I got Omega Ruby. And my cousin actually got Alpha Sapphire. So I don't know if he is, if he'll ever, okay, bro. If he'll ever, like, I don't know if he'll ever do anything with that. Maybe I can convince him to give it to me if he hasn't already gotten rid of it. I kind of hope he didn't. Because, yeah, I would like to own all the Pokemon copies. So the only ones I would need to get is obviously Black and White 2. And Alpha Sapphire. Oh, and Heart Gold. Those are the only ones I'd have to buy again. Or not buy again, but those are the only ones I'd have to get. Is Heart Gold, Alpha Sapphire, and Black and White 2. Yeah, it would be nice. You know, I hate the fact that, like, you know, if you go to GameStop, you'd be like, oh yeah, you can buy Pokemon Black 2 for only like $90 or whatever, but they won't like ship it. It's a whole nope, sorry, it's not available in your area or whatever. It's like, well, that fucking sucks. So I kind of hope we can get to the first gym by the end of this stream here. We still got time. There's plenty of time here. Our rival is up here, but he's gonna have... does he have 3 Pokemon, or is he gonna have 4 Pokemon? Ooh, this is gonna be a little rough. Okay. I am gonna play it safe, and I am swapping out. And yeah, fucking GameStop. I still am waiting for my copy of Code Vein 2. It's been a month and a half. And their corporate didn't send any physical copies of Code Vein 2 to any of their stores for whatever dumb reason. Even though I pre-ordered it well in advance. I'd be streaming that and not this if I had that. Ugh, fucking hell. I'll be going there on Friday and being like, hey, did you get my game? I went there yesterday on Friday so I could pre-order Pragmata. Just because, like, you know, fucking I better pre-order like 5 months in advance. Granted, I know Pragmata comes out next month, but still. And I would understand if it was a niche game. If it was a niche game. I would say Code Vein 2 is not really a niche game. It's a sequel to, I'd say, is a more niche game, but you know, it's a sequel. So you can't really qualify as a niche game. Like, I remember I pre-ordered, there's this game called Monarch. Yep. There's this game called Monarch that came out in the early days of the, you know, PlayStation 5 and Xbox series games. And I pre-ordered that. It didn't come out right away. Like, I didn't get it the day of release, which is fair. That game's fucking niche as hell. So I understand that. But it came out like a week or 2 later. Which is like, okay, that's fine. I'm still waiting for a fucking month and a half for a game that's a sequel, and I say it was a highly anticipated game. Perfect. Low kick. That's what we wanted. Need a fighting move because our rival will have Rattata. And Rattata is weak to fighting moves. I'm going to be on the safe side here. I'm going to be on the safe side here. I'm going to be on the safe side. Because even though I'm a few levels higher. If he actually did damage to me first before Leer, I would have, well, granted, he probably would have already been, if he didn't do that. I love so far that my freaking naming convention is so far tied to Naruto in a way. And then you just have my freaking Rattata that's a Whiskers. You know what? I think let's go and get our 4th let's go get a 4th member. Because we can go to the Viridian Forest, and we can catch a Pokemon there. We'll have 3 Pokemon to catch there. Granted, one is a little rarer than the other 2. Sup, Ash Ketchum? Whiskers is the main character. Yeah. Should've just named him Naruto. Viridian Forest. All right. Well, let's write that down. What are we gonna get here? What are we gonna get here? It is most likely gonna be a bug-type Pokemon. Nice! Yeah, sure, I like to hear your team. My team is, not impressive right now. Well, I say it's impressive. I guess I should say I have done Nuzlocke before. And it's a Caterpie! I am not gonna hit you at all because you will faint! Alright. Nice. Oh, darn it. So close. Am I seriously gonna have to buy more Pokeballs because of this fucking Caterpie? I killed my encounter in Route 2. And that would have been a Pidgey. It would have been a Pidgey. Come on. I only have 2 Pokeballs left. Fuck! Am I seriously not gonna get that? How many Pokeballs do I have? Okay, I have 2. Okay, let's... Oh, I'm an idiot! Send you out. Idiot. Leech Seed. Yeah, man, I'm an idiot. Well, the good news is I don't really need to worry about Pokeballs for a while, so... Damn. That's a crit? Yeah. So, you guys weren't here at the start, so this is actually my 3rd attempt of the Nuzlocke. I died in the... I lost the lab fight 2 times. And how that happened? Well, because the first fight, I got a critical. You know, I got a critical. And which is fine. I growled first. Growling first was the first thing I did to lower his attack. Then I did tackle, which is critical. And then he got a critical on me. Or actually before that, I attacked and I missed. And then he attacked me and he got a critical. And he had 3, I had 3 health left. So I'm like, oh shit. And then I was like, I think we could get him. And then I attacked again. Got him down to red. And then he knocked me out. So I was like, oh, that's great. Yeah, critical luck is rough. Okay, it's in yellow. I still will have one more Pokeball after this, so let's go for it. Fucking hell. And then the second time around, my Pokemon was slow, but sometimes I would go first. And then I lost again. Granted, I could have used the potion. Why didn't I use the potion? I don't know. Oh yeah, I know that. I'll do that if I encounter a Weedle, so then I don't get poisoned. Okay. You're in the red. It's my last Pokeball. There we go. All right. Yes. We will name you... try to go by what you're gonna become. I'm gonna call you Monarch. I think I misspelled that. Now well. Oh, there we go. I found a Pokeball. Yeah, it's rough. All right. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Quick thing here. Quick thing. Okay, so you are level 3. What would have happened if I scratched? All right, fair enough. If I had scratched, you wouldn't have died. But you never know because you are a frail bitch. Weedle. Okay, you're a level 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna, just go to Bulbasaur right away. I have done Nuzlocke in the past. I have done a Nuzlocke in Pokemon Y, I believe? It's either X or Y, and I want to say Y just because, well, that wasn't the main one I was playing. And then I did one in Platinum, too, when I eventually got Platinum. Doot, 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 doot. Boom, boop, 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 boop. Level 5. Alright, I'm gonna leech Steed Jet so I can get some health back. Oh, so I going back to the start of my other Nuzlocke attempts in this game, in this stream right here. How I went about picking my starter Pokemon. I didn't pick Bulbasaur. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick Bulbasaur. No. That's not what I was doing. How I went about picking my Pokemon was I went with my trainer ID. Some people who do Nuzlocke, well, they'll be like, oh, the first number of my trainer ID determines what my starter is, or the last number of my trainer ID. So I went my last trainer ID, and I did it differently. I know some people, and I explained this at the beginning too, but I'll do a very abbreviated version of this. you know, people will be like, oh, 1, 2, 3, that would be the grass starter. 4, 5, 6 will be the, I think, for whatever odd reason, you know, hold on, let me look at the Pokedex here. Oh no, that is, yeah, so for whatever odd reason, I think this is the only generation, or not generation, this is the only, like, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green, I think these are the only games that do this. They have the water starter in the middle instead of having Charmander in the middle, going by the numbers. So, you know, it's like Bulbasaur's 1, Charmander is 4 because in the Pokédex he comes first, and then Squirtle would be 7. For whatever reason, they swapped Charmander and Charmander and Squirtle in Fire-Red, Leaf Green, and I believe that's also the same thing in Red and Blue. I have to go double check because, hey, guess what? Before the Nintendo shop closed down on the 3DS store, I bought all 6 of the Pokemon virtual consoles of Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Crystal, Gold, Silver. Bought them all. They were only like 20 bucks each back then or something like that, so it's not that big of a deal. Then, so yeah. So they do, for whatever reason, they do that. So it's whatever. So I know some people would go by, and I guess to be fair, people would still do this. So if their trainer ID ended in 1, 2, or 3, or started with that, they would get the grass starter, because that's, you know, the grass starter. Then if it was 4, 5, and 6, they get the fire starter. 7, 8, 9, they get the water starter. But I did it differently. I went by, so on the table, you know, you got 1, 2, 3. So I went 1, 2, 3. I went in that order. And then I went by 4. 4 started in the middle. And then 5 was to the right. And 6 was to the left. And then I did 7. So number 7 would have started on the far right one. And then 8 would have been in left, and 9 would have been in the middle. So that's how I did my starters. And all 3 times, it was Bulbasaur. It was always Bulbasaur. So it's like, alright, it's fucking fate. Though I did say that if I didn't beat my rival for a 3rd time, I was going to pick a different starter, even though it has nothing to do with my starter. It was just pure dumb luck. I was going to pick a different starter regardless of what my trainer ID said. Yeah, and I was playing Pokemon Red, obviously when I first picked that up, and it's been a while since I played it. I'm trying to remember how far I got in that game. I don't think I'm that far into it. I think I might actually be at the 3rd gym too there. But I kind of want to wait because I want to get another 3DS. Oh shit, I did not mean to do scratch. I want to get another 3DS so then I can have, you know, that 3DS and my other 3DS trade. So then, you know, I can, like, you know, I start Pokemon Blue and get a Squirtle or something, but I trade it over to my Red, so that Squirtle will be, you know, that guy's. And then I'd restart the game and then get Bulbasaur, because I start with Charmander on Red. So I get a Bulbasaur and trade over to the other side. So then I get the starters there. And then, of course, I'd start a new game on Blue again and do the exact same thing. Pick, like, okay, pick Charmander, trade it over to my Red, but hold on to it, and then I start it again, get Bulbasaur or Squirtle, trade that one over, and then start the 3rd time so I can do that. That's what me and my sister did every time when we got the new games too. It was like, all right, when can we trade? Okay, we can trade somewhat early. Okay, catch a random Pokemon and trade your starter over. Granted, we couldn't do that with Silver and Gold because we did not have Game Boy Colors. Well, actually, wait a minute. You could still trade on Game Boy Advances when you play those games, right? I would assume so. think I want you to get to at least level 8. We'll see what you're up against next before we decide if I want to trade you out or not. It's another Mankey. Level 5. You shouldn't do that much damage. Unless, of course, you Leer. Okay, never mind. Get the fuck out. Nice. Vine Whip, baby. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, I like Bulbasaur. Like, Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon. It's weird. Like, I know people will be like, oh, you only like the Gen 1 Pokemon. It's like, no, I like a lot of Pokemon from all the generations. But Bulbasaur and Eevee are, like, my top 2 Pokemon. So, yeah, Bulbasaur and Eevee are my top 2 favorite Pokemon. You know what? I'm actually going to switch in Whiskers for this. Because Whiskers can help. And I can't remember. Is it level 9? When do you learn Hyper Feign? It might be level 9. God, my place smells like cantaloupe because my uncle... That is entirely fair. I'm training my Pokemon up right now is because you can fight your rival up there. And I think once you get the first gym badge, that doesn't happen anymore. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I could be entirely mistaken on that as well. But that's what I want to beat him there just because, you know, fighting trainers is much better than, you know, fighting random Pokemon in terms of grinding. So, which is also going to be great when you get to the 3rd gym city, because that's where you get the Versus Seeker. So then you can kind of go back to some old areas and level and refight them again. I don't think they level up their Pokemon, or maybe they do, but it depends on how far into the game you are. I know they do that in Soul Silver and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but okay, that was a crit. Okay. Thank you, and have fun at the store. Yeah, it'll be up on, if you missed the rest of the stream, it'll be up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's pretty much almost noon. So in like 3 hours from now tomorrow, it'll be up on my channel here, along with everything else that I do. So enjoy the store. Yeah, I might have to go get some stuff. No, I don't think so. I gotta remember, was stab moves a thing from the beginning? Okay, this is where it's gonna start getting rough with experience, because my Pokemon are a little too... I don't want to say they're too high level, but they're definitely up there. You shouldn't die in one hit. Okay, you'll be fine. Inconsistency there. We'll go heal after this. The sucky thing about doing a Nuzlocke, especially in this game, is getting the EXP share is going to be harder because you need to have 32 or 36 Pokemon registered in your Pokédex, and that means you need to have those Pokemon caught. Like, those have to be Pokemon that you have. They can't be Pokemon you've seen or anything like that. So that's going to be the rough part about this, about Nuzlocke. I'm trying to remember where the heck you even get that at. I know it's in one of the places in between cities. I just don't remember where. Happy evolves at 7. If I can maybe get to level 7. If I can get you to at least level 7 and then maybe get you to the level 8, I think we will try to fight the my rival. Daycare also, yeah, Daycare also. That'll be good for eventually when I have, you know, when I'm like, well, I have more than 6 Pokemon, and I like to level up some of these other Pokemon. Okay. Tail Whip. Alright, I'm gonna bring in Whiskers. The good news is with Bug-type Pokemon, they do take less experience than all the other Pokemon do to, you know, level up. So that's the one good thing. And a Butterfree would be really good. 3. You should be fine for 1 hit. Or if you get Tail Whipped. Okay? You got Tail Whipped. I know that feeling. My sister, this was years ago. I was watching my sister's dog at one of my old places. And I was just laying on my couch. And he was laying, like, right on top of me. He's not a big dog by any stretch of imagination. He's a little, I don't remember what he's mixed, what he is. He's a small dog. Even, like, he's fully grown now. And, but he's still small. But this was, like, you know, within the first 5 years they've had him? Ooh, level 5. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe. A Boxer. Ooh, nice. I think I know their dog's a mixed. My sister and brother-in-law. It's a mixed dog. And I think Boxer might be part of it. Boxer might be a part of it. I'm not entirely sure. He has long legs. Should be fine to, like, take a hit or 2. I'll show him a thing or 3. Lower to the fence. Being on the safe side. Yep, when I stayed at their place, sometimes I'd go pick up the dog poop for them. Oh, I should probably maybe move myself down just so I'm, like, not... Let's just lower my defense. But yeah, so obviously, like, this is a second profile on my Switch here. Switch 2, by the way. And my other profile where I'm, you know, playing this game normally, I am at the 3rd gym, and I also got Bulbasaur, so. Yeah, Sandshre's a good Pokemon. I'll be honest, there was a part of me that was like, which one do I want to do this series as a live stream as? Like, do I want to do Leaf Green? Do I want to do Fire Red? Okay. His attack only did 3 damage and he lowered my defense. I should still at least survive 1 attack, unless of course he crits, then well, I think I've been fucked anyway. I should be fine. Perfect. So yes, you get all that experience, Monarch. So I was really debating, like, well, do I want Leaf Green or do I want to do Fire Red? I've decided to stick with Fire Red, just because, you know, it was the one I had, and, yeah, no other particular reasons. I think, I honestly you should be fine. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see how much damage you do. You should still be fine. I'm gonna do a quick attack. Perfect. And you critted. This one shot Onyx. Nice. Yeah, I will easily, like, beat Brock. Like, the good news is with Bulbasaur, if you really think about it, Bulbasaur is really good against the first 3 gyms. Why I say the first 3? Like, he's super effective against Brock, he's super effective against Misty, and he resists electricity. So, you'd be pretty good against Lieutenant Surge as well. Who is the 4th gym again? I forgot who the 4th gym leader is. It's not Erica. Erica's the 5th gym leader. Wait, no, Erica is the 4th gym leader. Koga's the 5th. Because Blaine's the 7th. Yeah. Yeah, Bulbasaur is also good because he can learn poison-type moves. That's right, poison-type moves. Then he's not really good against the, the poison gym with Koga. Well, then again, none of the star Pokemon would be good against Koga if you really think about it. Blaine, obviously, you have Squirtle. And Squirtle would also do good against Giovanni, because he's a ground-type gym. So, that works too. Charmander's really only good against grass. I mean, granted, now that, like, because in the original Red and Blue, Charmander does not learn Metal Claw, because Metal Claw was not a move back in that day. Psyduck. I mean, technically both. Golduck evolves into from Psyduck, but I'm thinking, yeah, because Charmander's rough. Because Metal Claw, saves you in Brock's gym. Obviously, Squirtle is great. And then Squirtle's not really good against the next 2 gyms. Next 3 gyms, actually, because you'd be going against Grass-type Pokemon in the 5th gym. Okay. Yeah, Sabrina... Wait, or is Sabrina first? First or is Koga first? I think Koga's first. No, Sabrina's first. Sabrina's the 6th gym. Am I fucking dumb? I know Blaine is the 7th gym. Giovanni's the 8th. Sabrina's the... No, Koga's the 6th. So Sabrina's the 5th. How much health does Monarch have? Okay, yep, time to go heal. Alright. You'll level up at level 7, or you'll evolve at level 7, which is good. Then... we can go to the next route after we get past the forest, and then maybe we can get a Pidgey there. Wait, no, hold on. Is that an encounter? Or is that still Route 2? It's still Route 2, so unfortunately, yep. Okay. Nope, no Pidgeys there. I know some people do the whole, like, oh, it's a different screen, you know? But it's like, yeah, no, it's still the same location, so. When we get to the Safari Zone, that's going to be a little rough. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to tackle that. But we're not going to get there for a while now, so. We ain't going to get there in this stream. We ain't going to get there in the next stream. Well, we maybe get it in the third stream? I don't know. Kind of depends, I guess. You should be fine. You're at full health. Unless, of course, you get crit. Oh, you'll be fine. It's 5 damage, so you should still be fine. And plus, you should knock it out anyway. Ah, so close. Right, that's what I was going to do. Do something, wasn't I? Yes, I was going to look at... Nice, yeah. Yeah, that's what I have too. I have I hope I got Geodude too. Because yeah, I'd like to get Graveler. That'd be, or Graveler, Golem. That'd be pretty neat. Got a Metapod. Yeah, no, I have Leaf Green on my Switch 1, so... Yeah. Okay, so... Should I actually just try to get you to level 8? Now, I'm going to get these guys to level 8, and then we'll go face the rival above. And then we can finally, you know, start making some progress. got them leveled up. What? Alright. I'll get you to level 82 now too. Why not? Fuck it. Do it. Let's do it. Probably go heal. Nah, we'll be fine. Oh, you know, Peck. How the... Damn it. I thought I'd get ya. Whiskers! Oh, he growled me to lower my attack. That would do it. Should be fine for one hit. You can be vaping formaldehyde. You can be vaping formaldehyde when it's used for taxidermy. I don't know, like, the reason why I thought about that was because of the voice, whatever, the way I said, you'd be fine for one hit or whatever. I said it, like, in such a voice that it reminded me of that commercial. If you guys have ever seen the, I think it's like the, you know, don't vape campaign commercials. I'll be honest, I rarely watch TV anymore. And all the streaming services I have don't have, well, Netflix has commercials, and I guess technically ESPN as well when I'm watching WWE stuff. But, all the stuff I watch don't really have commercials, except for YouTube. YouTube's the only place that really has commercials now, which, with ads, you know, before a video starts or in the middle of them. And that one always pops up sometimes, and it's always like, you could be vaping in formaldehyde, which is used for taxidermy. Oh dear. What? Formaldehyde. Oh dear. What? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What? Aren't you an elk? I don't know what I am. How far are you from leveling up? 64. That is... You know what? I think we'll be fine. Let's do our rival battle now. Obviously, after we heal. And also, I should save, too. I have not saved in a while. La, la, la. La, 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 la. So once we beat my rival, I think then we will start heading over to Pewter City. Dum bum ba da boom. Alright, let's go face the rival. Hey, Andrew. You're off to the Pokemon League. Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Oh, he only has 2. Okay. So he does have Pidgey. Okay. And attack. Okay, good. I was like, as long as you don't miss. Oh, 9. Wait. I thought he had a rat. All right, healing up. Okay, good thing I did. Good thing I healed. If I did not heal, well, hold on. Whiskers would have still been alive. Wait, no, he wouldn't. He would not have been alive. Never mind. That was a 6. That was 6. I can't do math. Yeah, you just lucked out. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. I think I started talking about this and then I just started talking about something else. But yeah, my room has a cantaloupe smell to it. My uncle came here yesterday. He bought like some cantaloupe and some other stuff for my one aunt. And well, she called me. He's like, hey, do you want some? Because he bought a lot of stuff. I'm like, sure, why not? So I got a couple cantaloupes and I ate one of them yesterday. So good stuff. I actually had a little bit this morning too for breakfast. So probably have a snack on that as well. So all right, let's go heal up. And then we'll make a move through Viridian Forest. I'm on the road to Viridian City. Viridian. Even though we're technically already in Viridian. Alright, let's go to the forest, baby. You know what? I'm actually gonna have Monarch up first for that. Because in 3 levels it'll become a Butterfree, which... well, actually no, Butterfree will not be good in Brock's gym because Brock has some Rock-type moves. Well, he's the Rock-type gym, so duh. And Rock is super effective against flying, and Butterfree's a flying bug, so that's not going to be fun. All right, let's go. that bad. Darn it, Pikachu would have been great. If I somehow got a Pikachu as my first encounter here, that would have been fantastic. Hey, you have Pokemon, come on! Let's battle them! It's Bug Catcher Rick. Yes. Alright, well, the good news is, Mark will level up. So, Yamaboompa will too. Let's just leech Seed Gel right away so I can get some health back. Defeated at the right hand of the Father. He'll come and get in the glory of the judge, living in the dead, and his kingdom will be on the Alright, we love that. Nice, nice, nice. Level 11, baby. Today, as of me streaming this game, was the release date of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It didn't say how long ago it was, but that's actually kind of hilarious that that's the thing. Weedle D and Weedle Dumb. Trying to think here. Fire Whip actually do more damage. Probably. I mean, maybe not, because you are a bug type and bug resists grass. It does do a lot of damage. Oh heck, Kakuna. Well, the good news is all I know you're gonna do is just freaking harden. Also, there can't be a level 4 Kakuna. What the fuck? Because Weedle evolves at level 7, much like Caterpie. The one shitty thing about having FireRed and Leaf Green on switch here is, unfortunately, you will not complete the national dex. It is impossible to complete the national dex because you can't get much of some of the Pokemon from Gen 2 and 3 without, you know, getting without like Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald. And even obviously well, unfortunately the Gen 2 remakes are DS games, so it's like that's one of the things too. So I don't know if they do port the Gen 3 games. I mean, this is technically Gen 3, but what, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, I don't think I'd buy all 3 of them. There's no reason to buy all 3. I think you'd be totally fine with just Emerald itself, because Emerald is, you know, Emerald is just, you know, the yellow version. You can get both legendaries. You can get, yeah, I think you can get all legendaries. I mean, I might buy 2 of them. Like, I might buy Emerald and either Ruby or Sapphire, just because I can't remember if, like, oh, you only get one of the legendary Aeon dragons, either Latios or Latias, in Emerald, and it depends on whatever factor. I can't remember what that factor is, but then, of course, I think Ruby, you get Latios. No. Yeah, you get Latios. And then in Sapphire, you get Latias. Might be the other way around. God, I need to go back to Legend ZA. I'm trying to shiny hunt Cobaltian. I'm in his area right now. I was in Latias' area for a long time, because that was the one I got first in terms of the special things. And it took a long time for me to get that shiny. The good news is it's not going to, well, it might take a long time, but it's like, it's not going to be as annoying as trying to get Cobaltian shiny, because, hey, I won't have to leave, there's not a chance of me running into random Pokemon between the point of, like, him despawning and going back to his location of seeing the spawn, so. No wheel, huh? Just gonna leech seed ya. Oh shit. I'm gonna leech seed ya, and then I'll swap in. Nice. Those are nice. Those are all good. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Magikarp as well. Be very helpful in I guess, well, the shitty thing is whatever Magikarp would be good against, Bulbasaur would kind of already be better against. Like rocks? Okay. Bulbasaur's also good against rock-type Pokemon. Okay, well, fire-type Pokemon. There you go. It's good against fire-type Pokemon. Yeah, what just sucks about Zubat is, unfortunately, until you get the National Dex, you won't get a Crobat. And you don't get the National Dex until you beat the game, so... What the fuck? You're close to leveling up. So yeah, you can't get a Crobat until after you get the National Dex, so it's really fucking sucks. I may be little, but I won't lie if you go easy on me. Might be okay. That's right, I have the PP I need to be watching out for. I'm gonna swap, and you know what? Let's go with Whiskers for this one. You're running out of your PP there, Metapod. think the good news is there still are some locations where you can't get a Geodude at. I'm just not entirely sure. Caterpie. You have 15 points of tackle left. Okay. Should be fine. What health are you at? Okay, you're at good health. Plus, there's at least, I think there's only one more trainer here. There might be 2 trainers. I'm not entirely sure. Level 3. You know what? I'm actually just going to run from this one. I'm not wasting tackles or any time. Do you know that Pokemon can evolve? Okay, I'm just going to swap over to Whiskers. You don't have any tackles left, and you're going to level up anyway, and you're going to become a Butterfree, and you're going to learn Confusion, which is going to be awesome. Because can't you see, this is the land of confusion. Walk, walk, walk. This is the world we live in, whoa, and these are the hands we're given, whoa. Okay, not ideal. you learn Hyper Feint, or do you learn that at a higher level? I think you learned that at level 11, don't you? Alright, perfect. My pod will not do anything but harden because the UI is, or the AI in this game is dumb as rocks. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice. Charlie, you look quite down with your big fat eyes and your big fat brown. Monarch is evolving. Should I stop it? No. We got a Butterfree. We learn confusion. Can't you see this is the land of confusion? Wah, 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 wah. Oh, there's one more trainer. Okay. I think... Okay, Poison is weak to Psychic. Poison's one of the Pokemon that, types that I don't fully remember what it's all weak to. Like, obviously, thanks to Legends ZA, I'm like, okay, Ground is strong against Poison. And I was like, what else is Poison weak to? Ooh, you are not looking so hot, but that's fine. You should be fine, at least for a little bit. Weedle D and Weedle Dumb. Fuck. Alright, get in here, Yamabunta. I got it down in 2 quick attacks, maybe 3. All you have to do is put a banana in your ear. A banana in my ear. Put a ripe banana right into your favorite ear. It's true, says who, so true when it's in your ear, the bright and clear. Bad and the good is hardly here when in your ear a banana is, so go and put a banana in your ear. Put a banana in your ear. I'd rather keep my ears clear. You will never be happy if you live your life in fear. Something da 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 do da 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 ba da da ba da ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. So go and put a banana in your ear. Boom. Oh, good, he exploded. Or maybe you get Hyper Feint at 12. Have you know just skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down with a move. You better have that. Yeah, you know the evolution can't. What the fuck? So this is still technically Route 2, unfortunately. So unfortunately, we can't catch a Pokemon here. Oh, well. I think, honestly, the only Pokemons in Route 2 are Rattata, Caterpies, and Pidgeys. Would have had a Pidgey, but my Rattata had to be, you know what? I'm just going to decide to do a critical attack on a Tackle. Because fuck you, that's why. 5 Pokemon would have been swimming in the money if I didn't do that. Alrighty. Let's go to the gym. Let's do the gym now, because we can easily do that. Actually, I might actually need to go grind up Mankey. Hiya, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of being the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you on to the top. Sure. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is on the left of the Pokemon list. By changing all the Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different types to suit your opponent's party. Hiya, do you want to dream big? It's a free service. Let's get happening. So you just tell me anyway. You don't even tell me anything about Brock. Stupid ass. So, you look at one of these things. Welcome. Welcome back. We're about to tackle the gym. So you look at these things, you can see who's beaten the gym leader. So far, only Carter has. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. I love that they brought that line in the level 10. They brought that line in like the Pokemon anime. Not the obvious anime. They brought it in the I forgot what it was called. Basically, it was the anime of, you know, Fire Red, Leaf Green, basically. Or Red and Blue and Green, if you want to be technical about it. But they brought that line in, and it's hilarious. Brock was voiced by Johnny Youngbosch in that anime, too. Which was hilarious. You having fun, kid? True. All right. You know what? Yeah, you're ground type. Are you ground rock or are you just ground? I don't know. Doing this shit, huh? God damn! Take that, Liam. Darn. Light years isn't time, it's measured distance. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. Okay, we took no damage from that. I'm going to start the fight off with Sakura. I'm actually going to save again, just to save. Because we haven't saved. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm curious to use the gym. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. I'm a rocking hard rager. Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. Low kick. Alright, we're doing this too, huh? Whoomp, 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 whoomp. Seriously? Army kind of wants to swap into Gamabunta, but... Perfect. You know what? Now you'll be fine. There we go. 324 experience. Fucking crazy. Karate chop, baby. Okay, so what's going to happen here is so weird because this is the only time this happens. I took you for granted, so now I lost. As proof of victory, I conferred on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Andrew receives the Boulder Badge from Brock. That's the only time they ever, like, they have us receiving the badge in this scene instead of, you know, getting out of the battle to get the badge. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. And I got that money. So yeah, they do that all in this one for whatever reason. Wait, take this with you. I received TM39 from Brock. A TM technical machine contains a technique for Pokemon. Using TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. TM is good for only one use. That's right. This ain't no Gen 6. Is that when they started with it? Or was that Gen 7? So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. Throws boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Alright. With that, we're done. We can finally get the running shoes. And we can even get another Pokemon if I don't fuck it up. I should also buy some... I should actually buy some Pokeballs. Oh, Andrew. So yeah, if you came here before you beat Brock, I think someone else stops you. But then when you come back here, the aide is here. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Receive the running shoes from the aide. Switch shoes with the running shoes. Press the B button to run, but only where there's room to run. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. There's a letter attached. Dear Andrew, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Thanks, Mom. And now we can rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Dancing around, only one flies in there. Dun, 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 dun. Only one way to find out. Just keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Don't let them what you need. Take my leave and I'll set you free. Fuck. Anyway, this is Route 3. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? Alright, let's see what we can get in Route 3. You know Peck, don't you? If you do, you're not using it, which is fine in my book. You know Gust! Okay, that did a lot of damage, but we're good. Okay. I'll put you again. Alright. take my leave and I'll set you. What is your ability? You probably have runaway, don't you? Yep. I'll be a runaway. I don't know if your ability could change if you become Eradicate. You're mean. What? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Okay, so there's no grass over here for a while, unfortunately. Let's go and actually have you up in the front for a little bit. Bum ba da bum ba da dum bum 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 bum. Okay, you're a bug catcher, so you saw me pretty forceful. Then why did you face me back then? Bro, your Caterpie. Fucking hell. Critical hit. Jeez Louise. Bro, your Caterpie could be a Butterfree right about now. Oof. Okay. This did not get poisoned. Ah, so close to leveling up. You beat me again! Oh, I didn't even remember if I beat you the first time. I have Whiskers out first, right? I kind of hope, you know, they make the Pokemon centers back into actual buildings that you can enter in Winds and Waves, not have them be like outside or anything like that. I mean, I guess granted, technically, the Pokemon centers in Legends ZA were ones that you could go inside, but still. Oh wait, that look you gave me, it's so intriguing. No, I didn't mean to give you a look, lass. Lass Sally. Good news is, I should get that's I should get Hyper Feint now, because I think you get Hyper Feint at 11. I swear to God, if it's 12. It's 12, motherfucker! Ooh. Okay. Okay, good. I was like, as long as you don't have Poison Tip, you're fine. I mean, you can still have Poison Tip. Be nice. You be nice. I was kind of hoping we could get to at least Cerulean City. I don't think that's going to happen, though. That's fine. We'll get to... we'll get to the Mount Moon spot. I like shorts. You're a poison type. See how much... Okay, that did nothing. Alright. Come on out, Monarch. I don't believe it. Okay, we're still good. I'm going to ignore you. I can't ignore you, which sucks, but... I'll bet you with the Pokemon I'll just get. Actually, I think the Pokemon Center's actually closer over there now. Okay, you should get Hyper Feint, which will be pretty fucking good. Hyper Feint! When the fuck? Is it 12 or 13? So, I don't think you're a trainer. You're not a trainer either. You're not a trainer. Okay, so here's Route 4. Let's heal. Alright, I'm buying it. Got the Magikarp. And I am gonna name you... I'm gonna name you... I name you Ichiban. Because you're the dragonfish. So, this is Route 4. This is Route 3. There is grass here. Let's see what we can get. We can still get a Pidgey here. Oh, okay. A Nidoran, female. Got it, got it, got it. Do a quick attack. Well, not quick attack, attack. Shit! I only have one Pokeball. Don't. Okay, well, don't fuck this up. Oh, thank God. Ooh. I need to go buy Pokeballs. Alright, I am gonna name you... Obviously, you're female. I am gonna name you... Space, but I'm going to name you Killer Queen. She's a killer queen. Back down to jealousy. Dynamite with a laser beam. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Anytime, woo. Alright, let's swap you out just for a bit, because there is one fight we can... Actually, there's two fights here we can do. Oh, shit, you are a fight! There is one thing that I will always remember the episode from the Pokemon anime of the two Ninarinas. I will always remember that anime episode. You know, basically a story of Romeo and Juliet. Okay, so karate chop. Okay, so low kick. I was like, yeah, doesn't low kick do something based on the weight of a Pokemon? It does. Oh no, I can't do karate chop. Oh well, I guess I'll just do low kick. I will always remember that episode. I don't know why. Like that episode just stays in my brain. That's it? Fuck you mean that's it? Bitch. You're the one that fought me. Ah, we could have gotten a Spearow. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not that all too keen on the fact that I don't have. Well, I have Butterfree, but I'm still not all too keen on the fact that I don't really have a flying type Pokemon. I think I can still fight you. So let me go heal first. And let me go buy some Pokeballs. You know what? I didn't realize this until I played this game again. They don't have... You don't get Premier Balls in this game. I have flying type Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Oh, I do too. Technically, again, with Butterfree. Give me, you know what? Give me I could buy 4. Give me 2 repels. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I would have had a Pidgey if I didn't knock him out in Route 2. That's just what happens sometimes. Bean, bean, bana, bean. Do 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 do. La 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 la. And there you go. Are you a trainer? Let's get her on right away. Let's get it on. I've been feeling tired, baby. Tired for so long. Let's get it on. Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Ja, the tana ichiban. Ja, the yara apa the chikala. Yeah. Soya, ha. Soya, ha. Soya, ha. God, I really love Like a Dragon. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yakuza 7. Such a fucking good game. I love Infinite Wealth as well. Infinite Wealth did a lot of improvements, but I think the overall story is not as good. And what they did to some of the character stuff is not ideal. Not in there, like, what they did to some of the characters are like, well, I wouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. We're gonna be here for a while because this fucker's just gonna keep raising its defense, and yeah. And I'm very curious to see how Dark Tides plays out. That will be a series. Level 12. I think Rattata evolves. When does Rattata evolve? I think it evolves at like 15, I think, or 16. Or does it evolve at 20? It might be a 20 evolution, so that's going to take a while. Wait, what? Did I what? I nicknamed it Killer Queen! What the fuck? Did it not take? Oh god, how many more scratches do I have? 15, okay. That should be enough to get us to the end of this battle. Is it because I had killer in the name? Well, where the fuck is the nickname here? Lavender Town. That's gonna take a while. Ooh, sweet tail whip. Damn, you almost got another level up. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? I don't want to wear shorts. Sphero. Ooh. This is going to be rough. It's got to be Whiskers. That's fine. That's only attack. Attack again. I might have to swap out just so I can do damage. Okay, well that was fine. Oh fuck. Okay. God. I was like, oh fuck. Oh god. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Quick attack. Finish it. Oh, God. Do you learn Hyper Fang now? Thank you! If you knew Hyper Fang, I probably wouldn't have been as scared. I mean, I'm still scared, but like, fucking hell, dude. Oh, God, how much money do I have? Oh, over 1,000, okay. So I just realized I had, well, no. I bought the Magikarp. Okay. I would like to see a Geodude. That's probably not what's gonna happen. So let's go into Mount Moon and see what our encounter is. Actually, you're not a fight, are you? Or are you? You're not a fight, okay. Alright, let's see what we can get at Mount Moon. A fight. Okay. Hey! Oh, God! How many Pokemon do you have? Okay, you only had one. I lost. Oh, God, fuck me. Alright, let's get that Zubat. Okay, we didn't get anything. Alright, let's see what we get at Mount Moon. I would be happy with a Geodude. But we're most likely gonna get a Zubat. There it is! So that's okay. Okay. Out of all the Pokemon I have, yeah, you're the best one to get one for. Did not mean to growl, but we'll go with it. Well, you flinched, but okay. Okay, well, since you just used Leech Life, a crit will for sure not kill it. Alright, let's try it. Alright, we got Zubat. It has no eyes and it must scream. I am gonna name you Radar. Really wanted to name wanted to have my Nidorina as Killer Queen. If Killer Queen is too bad, then I could nickname it like, I think I'll just name it K-Queen then, whenever I get to Lavender Town. That's Lavender Town. That's gonna take a hot minute. Are you flying or are you playing poison right now? You're flying poison. Ah, there you are. Would have loved to have you on the team, buddy. Would have really enjoyed it. Could have had something special. But you one crazy bitch! Oh, maybe that's why Low Kick was always doing so much damage, because I don't think Defense Curl really helped with it, because I think the weight would always affect it. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Bullet Seed. That could work well for Gamabunta, but how close are you to leveling up? I know eventually you will learn Tackle, but I don't think you'll learn Tackle until level 15. It's rough. I didn't even look at my, didn't even look at my Zubat was a male or female. I'm pretty sure it was a male, though. Alright. Let's go back. And let's heal up. And guys, that's going to do it for this first stream of Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. I hope you all enjoy this, and by howdy, was that probably the best start to the Nuzlocke I've ever had. Having started the 3 times, jeez Louise. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this stream. Whether you watch it live or archived here on YouTube, I'll be back next week, Saturday, with some more Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke, but I'll be back on Tuesday with some Silent Hill F. Till then, guys, take care. Have a good weekend. Stay warm and stay safe if you are in an area of some nasty weather. Like, we're going to have some bad weather. It's not going to be too bad. It's just going to be, snow. Nothing that we're not used to, so. But until then, guys, take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys on Tuesday with some Silent Hill F. Bye!